Oh, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I know y'all wasn't expecting me to be on, and guess what? I wasn't expecting to be on tonight either. But guess what? Faith has led me here once more again, once more again. And look, it is an honor. It is an honor tonight to step outside of the regular, to do something that's a little bit off kilter, shall we say. To do a little bit of something that's different. You know, you get tired of doing the same thing over and over again. Sometimes you got to just step out there. What they call it, step out on faith. And that's what the old country boy has done tonight. Look here, this is one of them impromptu. Was not scheduled. I ain't even advertising because guess what? I didn't even know it was coming, but I am glad it is here. It is Thursday. It is a special edition Thursday show. See, y'all thought the old country boy was lying when I told y'all I was going international. Okay, y'all thought I was just talking, just get. I done told y'all my worthless 2 cents table talk is now international. And it is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. So I'm gonna shut my old trap. If y'all see, I got my new friend right there. I got my new friend right there. Shall do. All the way. Wait, wait a minute. How you say it? Rose, is it Thailand?
I'm sorry.
Is it from Thailand? Is that right?
Philippines.
Philippines. She's from. See, I'm gonna get it. See, I got this. I got this visa, and I don't know where it's taking me to. It's taking me all over the world. I'm in the Philippines. That's right. That's right. That's right. So look here. I'm gonna shut my old trap. This young lady right here, I met her a little while back. She is incredible. She's incredible. She's incredible. She is a trooper. She is strong. She's got a story. We were talking, and she was sharing some wonderful things about herself. She was sharing some things about her life. She was sharing about her dreams, her ambitions. She was sharing about where she came from, where she's at, and where she's going. And I say, look here, Rose, don't just be telling me the world need to know, because guess what? You are a light that needs to shine. You are a light that needs to shine. So Rose has chosen, she has chosen to come right here, right here. She has chosen to come right here for her first ever live interview. This ain't really an interview. She just came here to feed some people. This is her first ever. So, old country boy is gonna close his trap. He's gonna shut up, and he's gonna let Rose tell her story, tell what she has to tell, share how she wants to share about herself, her life, her career, her dreams, and everything right here tonight. So, as I always say, sit back, relax, put on your headgear. Oh, Rose, 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 Rose. Put something in their ear. Have your way, my friend. Tell them about you.
Uh, I don't know where to start.
Hey, wherever you
uh,
want to start at.
um, Rose Gemina. 32 years old, and I work freelance. Um, I work in publishing. I talk to writers. I talk to published authors for their publishing needs. Basically, you just talk to everyone on LinkedIn and social media. Um, yeah, yeah. I think so far right now it's really hard to find clients. It's challenging there. People are skeptical. You know, and but really trying my best here, and hoping that I could get some clients through your podcast.
Well, and I told you, and as we talked earlier, I told you it's not about what you do. It's really about why you do it. And it really, you got me to when we were talking and you were sharing your story about you and your dreams. You were telling me about the big house. Um, and
Yeah.
how the things that you like to do as far as looking at the houses. But it wasn't a fact about you just looking at the houses. It was when you opened up to tell me why. We talked about that thing that's deep inside of us, the passion that we have, about going about that, about finding that passion, that thing that we're passionate about. Um, the other thing that, and I'm gonna shut up here in a minute. Um, but you also told me about the difficulties you faced, and you told me about the name thing, how that was, with using the name and how people, and I guess I've never early in my life I didn't really know anything about that. I guess I'm kind of country dumb. Uh, I just always just been me. I didn't realize that folks be certain kinds of ways. Um, but I guess you've had different experiences with that.
Yes. It's actually kind of like I would say normal in call center employees in here in the Philippines to use aliases that's American. The main reason is Americans want to talk to people from the U.S. So that's been like I think the norm for BPO call centers. Maybe at least on my time when I started working in um, 2010 for a telecommunication call center company. I help people how to turn off their phones and turn it back on.
Right. Wow.
um, and that's what I've been doing for a long time. Actually, I've studied to become a teacher, but the pay isn't promising for sure. I graduated and didn't take my exam to get that teaching license. But I just continue what I've been doing since because I've been a working student as well. I put myself to college, and yeah, so I've been working a lot since college. Um,
That's interesting. So you talk about that you went to school and you had the passion of being a teacher. Um, and you went through everything you did to become a teacher. Because sometimes people, unfortunately, I know how people can be. They can misjudge you because you do this, then they don't think that you are qualified to do anything else. And that's the sad thing about how we all are. It is always, I always judging people uh,
it's
wrongly.
easy to judge.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Here you are. It's not like, oh, you have gone through. You went through. You've gone through college. You probably got. Well, I'm sure you got more education than this old boy right here. But it's not like you're just there and you don't know what you're doing and you're not smart enough to. How people can judge, and I'm telling you that chaps me right there. How people can look at you and automatically want to assume something without getting to know you. Uh, I am so honored that I took the opportunity and had the opportunity to get to know you for who you are.
I'm just a normal, ordinary person. um, Actually, this is my first time being interviewed for anything. Um, I suffer a lot of self-esteem issues, so I'm having a lot of things. I'm trying to keep it together here.
It's all right. Look, we just look. You just talking this old boy right here. You ain't got to worry about it. It's just me right here. And I and I understand. You know, and I guess we all go through that. As far as and I went through it too, Rose. I'm gonna tell you right now. I had some issues. I had some self-esteem issues. Um, you know, things that I had to work through personally. I don't like talking to people. I don't even, I don't like. Can you tell? I just don't like talking to people. I really don't. I just be
I
curled
wish
up
I
in a
had more
corner.
confidence.
I hate talking, boy. I just like talking. I just don't know why. But but it's what you do. You are in your work. I couldn't tell that you didn't like it. I couldn't tell that you had no look here because you I was like, hold up, Rose, wait, can I but it was an open flow. And I tell you, and like our conversation earlier that we talked, you know, you have the passion, you have the desire, um, and you are, in my opinion, you are the light that just needs to shine. All you got to do is know, like, look here, it's time for me to shine. And you should shine it. You should shine it, and shine it brightly, and don't be ashamed of it. It ain't like everybody ain't gonna get it perfect, bro. I'm telling you right now. This old boy here, I've done made more mistakes than
It's
woo
the
Lord.
perfectionist voice that don't want to make mistakes. Yeah.
But that's okay. A mistake is okay. Well, I think I got this thing wrote. Look here. I got it wrote right here. I got it just for you. If you never make a mistake, you will never learn how to know how to learn to fix it. If you don't ever make a mistake, you ain't never got nothing to fix. And that's okay. There's nothing perfect in our lives. There's nothing
I,
perfect.
I don't know where it's actually coming from. I made a lot of mistakes. I'm like afraid to make mistakes, but I still make them because that's the only way I could learn. Maybe it's from the classrooms when the image of a teacher is, scary. If you make a mistake, um, she might judge you that you're stupid, or uh, your classmates might think you're stupid or something. So I don't know if I can say that here.
No,
But
no, no. Look here, this is an honest show. This is a conversation between us, and if somebody else wants to listen in, that's fine. And I get that because I guess we all deal with that. Is when people we don't want anybody to look at us and make fun of us for what we don't know. Um, I went through that, but I just said, oh well, forget it. Um, but I guess that's really difficult for a lot of people. Um, but it's true. It's real. And know that you ain't the only one. I mean, you ain't the only one. Look, them that sitting up there acting like they don't know nothing, Rose. I'm telling you right now, they be sitting up there, they dumb as a rock. They just sitting up there like they know. They don't know. But
yeah,
that's just life. That is just life. That is how it is. Um, and you talked about your just home there. Um, if you can tell me just about home, how home is. I know that you work a lot. I know. I know you sleep earlier. I say, look, can she wake up? Lord, how much? Don't.
yeah. So I was telling you about how you asked me about what I like, what's like my passion. If ever I don't have to work the job that I do, what I would do. Um, well, honestly, I would just like sit all day, watch Netflix or you know, YouTube. I really don't like work. Honestly, I haven't found that passion. But if there's something I like more, I like close to something closer to work. That would be like working with houses. I like furnitures. I like good design. I watch architectural digest on YouTube. So yeah, because in I grew up in a very small house, and we're a very big family. And I watch these television shows um, that have kids that have um, uh, live in this wonderful house, and so like I found myself like wanting that kind of living, wanting that kind of bed, house, that lifestyle. I mean, not so much about lifestyle, but
Right.
it's not bad for sure for the one living it. So I worked so hard to like um, just first survive and then later on, I find myself buying condos because I people I follow, they said that real estate is maybe one of the best investments. It's if you can just pay a condominium and not live there, obviously.
Right.
Um, have someone else pay for your fees or amortization, or and I find it's really working because I do have condominiums here that I rent. I live on one,
Okay.
which is I have no other place to stay, but I live on one of them. But I have like a couple that I'm renting out as well. That's just been a real challenge for me because cash flow versus what I have to pay for these units. It's like there's more. I needed more, and
Right.
I'm really trying to work on it with sales. So yeah, sales for me is like basically changed my life. I worked in a call center, and it's paycheck to paycheck, no commissions. But when I started working at a publishing company here in Philippines, I was able to start earning in commissions. And well, after that, my colleagues started their own companies, and I made more money because I joined them. So that's what I was able to like start investing in real estate. Not really investing.
Right.
I'm just like paying a little bit of money in order to get the units. Right now, I'm really like suffering
Uh,
because of the pandemic and the crisis. And like you only have 24 hours, and you have to find clients.
right.
Um, like sort of always back to zero here. So
Wow. Well, how is the and I don't know because I'm dumb, but how's the economy there?
hard actually. I sold my cars um, just to like for us to be able to um, pay for our you know um, expenses. That's
Right.
my
Right.
father.
And I asked you that because it's so funny, and I think I told you this. My saying is like, we're all on this journey together, but we each have our own individual story. And some people, think that they have it worse than the world. Some people think that, oh Lord, my life is just terrible. Um, you know, but there are other people. That's why I think that we're all. That's why I know that we're all connected because we all go through things. We all go through the troubles, and we all go through. You know, but what I see and what I can tell you is that what you haven't done is give up. That's the light. That's the thing. What you have not done is give up. You ain't been like, all right, Rose ain't doing this no more. Um, you keep getting up. You keep getting up, and you keep getting up, and you keep getting up. You have that thing that's called hope. Okay, I hope tomorrow is gonna be a little bit better. Things are gonna change. Um, but a lot of people don't. When I guess when they in their situation, they think their situation is the worst. You're sitting here talking about, man, I had to sell this just we just had to sell some stuff just to take and a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't grasp that. It's that everybody goes through. Everybody goes through. Today it might be up, tomorrow down, but we all have to do that. That's why I push for everybody to try to understand and support one another and be there and encourage one another. What you're doing, and the work that you do. I mean, you going to work. I don't know. You probably working, Lord knows how many hours, but then you have other things, and then you're trying to take care of the condo, but at the same time, you're maintaining. You're maintaining. to that day that you know. Look, yeah, I'm gonna just say it, Rose. You know we good friends, so when you make that first million, don't forget about
Oh,
your boy.
I
don't
don't
forget
know
don't
how to
forget to
do that,
send
but
don't forget to send
that's
me that
nice.
plane ticket, okay? All right. Yeah, don't forget now. Just,
Yeah, of course. I promise that much
I'll
money.
be right on over. But no, I mean, and that's it's encouraging, and that's what I why this I do this is to encourage others, um, to uplift others, to inspire others. Um, who would think? Here you are. Not only you have work, you've gone to school, you are a teacher, you just don't have the dang certificate thing and that little paper thing. But you are a teacher.
Okay.
You got you're a whole educator, and but there you are. And well, hold on. I mean, and I want people to understand. Um, can you tell them again exactly where you're at?
Philippines. Cebu, Philippines. You should come.
Y'all, I told y'all, Rose is calling us. She is on here right now from the Philippines. She's here. She's here to share her story, share her journey, whatever it is she wants to share here. Um, and then I just say that everybody, we think that the world is just one sided. It's not. We are all humans. Underneath underneath Rose skin, red blood. That's what's pumping through her veins. Red blood. Um, Pumping through mine is that same red blood. Her issues and the things that she deals with on a daily basis are no different than what we deal with. But her story says she ain't giving up. By this time next year, Rose probably gonna be a millionaire. And I'm gonna be her best friend. And I know her. I'm putting that plug in, Rose. I'm just trying to put that plug in, man. I'm just don't forget your boy, whatever you do. You know how y'all be. You done made your million and you forget about him. Who? She gonna have 120 condominiums.
Oh,
Uh, she gonna
it's
own her
it's
own.
a dream.
you know, but but that's the beauty of it. Is the one thing is to have a dream.
Yes.
To have a dream.
Yeah.
So tell me about yours. Share yours.
Oh, right now I just really want to pay off my condominiums. I don't want to lose them. I have actually I've been selling my um, lot. That one is in Batangas and in Las Marinas. I don't know if you have Filipino
Mm-mm.
Filipino viewers, but I'm
Never
selling that.
been. I'm going with my friend Rose. Send me that ticket after she make that million. Though I'm being Philippine.
um, yeah, I've been trying to sell them, and it's been hard to sell them. But if I do sell them, I know I can pay my condominiums. I won't lose them. And yeah, I really try to figure out how I can, like, you know, um, but if there's a bigger dream, right? I do want to have more properties because it will really stabilize what I already have.
Right.
When you have properties that's paying you money month to month, um, hopefully bigger than your payment on them
Right. Right.
every month. But yeah, sometimes it's better to have cash flow rather than it's just sitting right there and no one's using it. So um, that's my dream. I want to have more properties and not having to like work the work that I do. I mean, I love my work. I love talking to writers who want to publish their book and promote it a little bit.
Right.
I guess some writers have like the wrong expectation when it comes to when they're paying someone to do anything for their book. Usually, if you publish, it's going to be at Amazon. But if you don't do anything to get the word out, or if um, your name or your title doesn't get discovered right away, or get to the hands of a reader that will believe in it,
Yeah.
I, it's just gonna sit there for a while. But
Right.
I encourage writers to keep writing, because um, I know that if you just keep doing what you do, you will be good at, you'll improve, and you will write better materials, better books, and understand more what the readers want. And some people write for their legacy, and you know they want something to leave behind
Yes.
when they're no longer on earth. um, which is a good thing. It's like, also, you don't have to publish to be popular, or to be to make money. You can publish for for just leave something.
Right.
Remember, because it's your words, right? It can be for your family or for your friends. So
Hey, that's true. Hey, cause I got my,
you have a book, but
my
you're doing
look,
well.
look.
You're
I
doing
got
all
a
good.
letter from the Library of Congress, so
Right, right.
I got one of them letters. I got the frame from the Library of Congress, so mine is there forever.
You're a published author.
I'm a real published author.
I think your podcast is going to be very successful.
Well,
Um, I think you can really go big on this. It's a very good idea. I don't think people are. Sorry, I don't think people are talking anything like not on script or something. Like, we don't have script in this conversation, and I think this is a good thing to bring back what you said about.
uh oh,
Oh, sorry.
Rosen jumped off.
I'm so sorry.
He scared me. No, that's fine. No, you know what, Rose, and this for me is it. It started off as a way to express myself, but what it grew into and what God allowed it to grow into was a way for others to also come and express, to openly. There's no scripts around here. I mean, y'all just seen Rose cut off. She left the screen. But I mean, it's genuine as it gets, and that's what
Someone's
I
calling.
told. It's about real people. It's about ordinary people doing extraordinary things, and that's what you are. You are an ordinary person, but you're doing extraordinary things. You know, the things that you're doing, and for your family and yourself, what you are doing to build your legacy to leave behind as well, in a positive way. This is what a guy told me. We are going to leave a legacy, regardless. But it's up to us to choose whether it's a good one or a bad one.
Right. Definitely have a story there.
Hey,
Yeah, I started a company with my friend, and like, she decided she doesn't want to work with me anymore, and that actually ended up with me having to start all over. And I have all these condos, and I can't pay them anymore. So the whole year is just all panic,
right.
and like, I've been praying a lot in order to, but it was my friend, it was a business partner, and the business was really scaling, it was really earning. That's why I was able to buy the condos, and somehow I think I like, if I were to say it when I'm like mad or angry, I was gonna say I've been kicked out from operations, and now
Wow.
lost my income that I rely so much. So if ever I would have to do it again and be successful again, don't rely on one income. Make more income.
Hey, and that is a good, and I don't think people really have grasped that. And it took me a long time to learn that myself. I'm gonna sit up here and say, a lot of people rely on that one income, and they think that that's it. And it's that thing you do truly, truly where we are today in this society is you have to have multiple streams of income, but you have to be smart about it. You have to have multiple streams because if you're just relying on one, man, don't let nothing happen to that one. You're in trouble. Um, you woo. Uh, but people don't. Those are things that people just. I don't know why they don't want to talk about it, or we get so caught up on the hamster wheel. Of this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. And when that hamster wheel stops, our whole world stops. And that's just unfortunate. That is truly unfortunate. But multiple streams, learning that, learning I'm gonna use a big old word. You ready for my big word? Diversify.
Yeah, that's hard. You need a lot of cash to diversify.
That's
I mean,
it.
I had actually had Bitcoin. I sold them all.
Really?
Yeah, I
You
had
did the
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin? Now
Yeah,
look here,
after
you're gonna
the
have to
year
tell me
of
about that. Did you? I'll be so
sorrow.
scared. You did Bitcoin?
No, I didn't make money. I have to sell them because like I had an emergency for like my situation. I just lost my biggest income.
Right.
So right. And I'd rather like keep all the houses and the and the
Get rid of
condominiums
bits.
because I'm renting them out. So yeah, I also have Philippine stocks and
Wow.
that's
They
gone
got
as well.
stocks. Wait a minute. You can't see you got all these more. Look, hold up now. Tell me, look, see you, Rose. I thought we was like this. Now you keeping secrets. I thought we were friends. Now tell me
I,
about the.
I lost everything almost now.
Wait a minute. So okay, so y'all, we really having a conversation. Tell me about Philippine stock. Really?
Yeah, I've been like investing in Philippine stocks for actually a while, and I was able to earn money for some of them. Um, it's actually green when I sold it, so I made some money um, because I know that if I will just put it on a savings account that I can access, I will spend them all.
Right.
So I put them on things like stocks for for my emergencies, and
Okay.
yeah, I was able to sell them right away. They're very liquid compared to houses. You have to really get in there and
Right.
talk to a lot of people. And so far, nothing for my property lot and condominiums. So
So, but do
that's
you?
all I have left.
Can you do your and I'm just asking, I don't know, like here in the states, people like I guess if people want to come in, what do they call it, Airbnb the things and have
Right.
them for people that come in and they can rent them out for a little bit and uh, do you do those with your condos? Now
Yeah,
if you
this room I'm staying actually. Yeah, this room I'm staying actually. This was a unit I used to um, for I used to rent for with Airbnb.
okay,
But like the administration here is a little bit strict, so I cannot like rent it short term. Like for one day or for one night or 2 nights. It has to be 30 nights, and
oh
that's
wow,
seldom. Yeah, that's seldom. Like you can only have one guest um, per month, so that's seldom in the platform. I hope Airbnb can do something about it.
wow,
Because
really? So you
the
have to do a whole 30 days and one person.
yes, because um, you can bring someone else again. It's the rules in the condominium, and most condominiums are like that nowadays. So
Wow.
so yeah, there's not a lot of guests. When there's guests here, we'll go somewhere else.
Right, right. Wow, wow. I had no idea. That's very good information. Because I really didn't. I don't know anything about no Airbnb, but I just heard the letters. I don't even know what they do. But that is, I didn't know that. That's pretty strict. That's kind of hard on you as a businesswoman.
Yeah, yeah, um, yeah. It's been hard to book a Airbnb hosting here because like it's seldom that people are looking for 30 night stay or
Right.
20 night stay. Um, so yeah, I'm thinking if ever I sell my land or one of the properties, I will just live in a small house again
All right.
and rent this one out.
And then, gotcha. But that's what a lot of people, and I'm listening to you because if you don't, your property, you still have to maintain your property. Even if you don't have anybody there, the fact that you still have to maintain it. You got to do all this other stuff, whatever it is, the maintenance, you got to keep it up because just in case somebody might be like, hey, I need somewhere, it has to be ready.
Right,
Um,
right,
all,
right.
all these things that is basically money going out.
Yes, yes. When I had a lot of income, so I spent so much furnitures, beds, aircon, air conditioning,
Right.
tables. So
Wow. Wow. That is yeah. And that's that thing again that without having multiple forms of income, without having these things that, if you just had this one, you'd be in whoo like, okay, how am I gonna do this? Cause now, and that's what when people on that hamster wheel, if you're not managing, and I heard this, and maybe this what it says, if you are working for your money and your money's not working for you, you're not earning. You're only earning when your money when you asleep and your money's work and making money, your money doing the work, you're doing good then. You have reached it then.
tell me how to do it.
I I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to ask my money, can you
You're
go?
doing it for sure.
Hey,
You're
I'm
gonna
asking my money, can you get a job? I didn't ask my money, can you get a job? Because I don't want man, can you work for me? But that is the truth in it, is, you know, when your money is working for you. When your money working while you sleeping, that's when you earn it. That is when you really earn it. But you have those multiple streams. And I know things are going to, I know without a shadow of a doubt that for you and everything that you have and the gift that you have, the talents that you have, that things are going to turn around. Um, just keep on doing what you're doing. Just keep on doing it. You were blessed to be able to get to where you are. And I'm sure it wasn't an easy. You went through the steps to get there. So I have no doubt that it's going to be okay for you. You're going to look, you're going to, that rose is going to blossom.
okay. Thank you.
It is definitely going to blossom. Um, well, I'm going to ask you, if you have, I've been talking. I suppose you told me, I supposed to shut up. It was Rose's show. It ain't my show. I suppose you supposed to be doing all the talking.
Okay.
Uh, but I want you to, I'm gonna close my old mouth over here. I really am. I got my favorite look. I'm gonna close my mouth. I ain't gonna say another word. What I want you to do, Rose, is just share whatever it is. If you want to share about your condos, maybe somebody want them. If you want to share about your teaching, your call center, if you want to share whatever that you want to share with the people about you, then I'm setting
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I'm on LinkedIn, looking for writers I can work with. Um, Actually, if you have something like maybe a business that's easy to learn, um, I can do that as well. I'd be happy to like work part-time jobs. Um, and if you have a book that you are working on, um, I'll be glad to help you with that. Um,
There's a
so
question for you.
um, you can rent like this space right here. You can rent this for like 20,000 pesos. I think that would be like around $400 or $500. Um, and I do have other condos. They range from 20 to 30,000 pesos or 500 to $600 per month. That's long term, um, at least 1 year contract. And if you want to buy a property in the Philippines, I'm selling my land. It's it's in Batangas, Philippines, and in Dasmariñas. Or you can just message me on Instagram or LinkedIn. I'll send you the pictures. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Connie.
I Hi, well, Rose, I greatly appreciate it. I thank you for coming. I thank you for sharing, all the way from the Philippines. I thank you for coming. I thank you uh, so very much. I will just tell you, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't quit. Just continue to be the light that you are. Um, it may it may look dim right now. That's okay. Because if the room is dim, that's because you ain't walked in it yet. Because there's the light that's inside of you that's going to illuminate the whole thing. So you just keep going. You keep going. You keep your head up. You keep faith, and you keep pushing. Just like I tell everybody, that's what we do. I said this yesterday, and I'm gonna say it again. It says this. It says, "Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning." What I tell you is this: is that if you give up, you won't see the morning. So don't give up because the morning is coming. So don't quit. Don't stop. No matter where you're at. Because weeping may endure for a night. It didn't say which night. It says for a night. But it says joy cometh in the morning. Don't know when the morning might be. But what I know is that the morning is coming. That's a fact. That is a fact. So you don't quit. You don't give up. You don't give in. Rose, I appreciate you so much for taking the time for coming here, for sharing. Um, y'all can look her up on LinkedIn. You can look her up on Instagram. She got condos. She do publicizing, publicisking, whatever you call that book things. Um, she is doing wonderful things, and what she's doing is making the world a better place in her area. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for it. And that's all we can do. You understand this? We are all on this journey together. However, we each have our own individual stories. And there's something about your story that can help me on my journey. And I pray that there's something about my story that can help you on yours. Once again, I thank y'all, Rose. I thank you. Look, you can go on and go back to sleep now. Don't forget, don't forget when you get them millions. The old boy right here, wait. I'm waiting on my plane ticket all the way to the Philippines. 'Cause I'm coming. I'm coming. Look, I appreciate y'all so very much for tuning in. Like I said, not only go follow Rose, go follow any guest that's been on here. Follow them, support them. It don't cost nothing. I'm gonna say it again. I always say this, Rose. People ain't got it yet. It costs absolutely nothing to support, to encourage, and to uplift somebody. It don't cost nothing. That's free. That's free. And we should all be doing that for each other. That's how we gonna make this thing. That's how we gonna turn it around. That's exactly how we gonna turn it around. And it's gonna start right here and right over there. We already doing it. So look here. Until next time, I will see y'all Monday. I'm gonna be back Monday. Y'all, I ain't got no more surprise shows. I really don't. I really don't. I ain't got no more surprise shows, but I'll be back Monday right here live at the table. So, as I always say, I love each and every one of you unconditionally. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Thank you, Rose. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank
I look
you.
forward to that plane ticket, all right?